Hello everybody, welcome back. It is Saturday 25th of March and I, as you can see, I'm looking at the Blackpool Central Development. See the tower there, there's a sign. We're on the Chapel Street car park area to take a look from this side, because I know that fence is in the way and it's blocking the lower third of the development, but even so we get an absolutely great view from here. Just going to get a little bit of a refresher on how it's going to look when it's finished. There's a nighttime picture. You can see where the numbers are. You can only see number 2 and number 3 in that picture. 2 is the multi-storey car park, that is what we're looking at now, and that side is the side that's behind the King Edward Apartments, so the side there is the side where I am stood right now. Let's just walk down here a bit, because there is another artist's impression down here, and this one is much better. You look at that, that shows you how it's going to be when it's completely finished. Again, that is the side of the car park behind the King Edward Apartments, and if we go down to this side, that is the side that I am stood at now. So yeah, that is how it's going to look when it's finished. That's pretty cool, isn't it? That is one big development. No wonder it's going to take a few years. And if we want to go back in time, we can see the 1964 picture of the steam train at the old Blackpool Central platforms. I do think it's kind of cool to look at these pictures. It looks very cosmopolitan, very city-ish there, doesn't it? It'd be so cool to walk down there in the evening. And there's cars there, but we can get sort of a look at that one. That's the side. But let's head on out again now, because I'm going to head around the corner. I'm so glad that's been done up, the old Central Picture Theatre. That's going to look really cool when it's done up. Same with these apartments. Oh look, there's kind of a roof deck, a roof little building, roof garden, roof deck on the top. That's going to be good. So yeah, that's going to bring a lot of vitality into this area for sure. Creating up to 1,000 new jobs for Blackpool, that's going to be great. So now we're going to head around the corner, and I'm going to switch the camera off for a few seconds, and I shall see you around the corner. So I'll be back in a second. And just like that, I'm around the corner on Chapel Street. So from this side now we can take a look at the site from the south facing entrance. The big crane's gone. The site looks so much quieter now, doesn't it, now the big crane's gone. Look at that. They've packed up so much of the heavy machinery. More specifically that big crane, because now all the major steelworks and concrete blocks and everything is in that car park, so they don't need that big crane anymore. That's why it's gone, and that's why Chapel Street had to be closed for a couple of days so they could take that crane down. So we're just going to head on to the corner here, and I'm going to walk around and show you from the side. So we'll have one more pan like that, I'm just going to wait for this car to come past and I'm going to head across the road. Right, let's head across here now really quick. And you can see the back of the King Edward VII pub and the back of the Central Picture Theatre, and that is being done up for the new development, because you've just seen a artist's impression of how cool it's going to look. Let's look at the back of there. There we go. And now we're going to get a good look at the site from this side. That's a great view of the tower through the gap. And there you can see the car park structure from the east side. You can see the curving ramps. Even though it's only the steelworks that's in, you can still see the curving ramps. And that is everything from this side. So now, as usual, I'm going to switch the camera off for a bit and I'll be back when I'm at the final gate to show you from there. And just like that, we are around the corner, just the Central Drive entrance. There's not a lot to see through this little bit, but I just wanted to show you, for what it's worth, that little view from there. That's the opposite, the same view but opposite side where we've just been looking down along the side. You used to be able to walk down that little bit, but you can't anymore, but never mind. So there we go. So now I'm going to just walk around the corner and I'll show you down through the last gate. Right, as you can see, we're at the last gate now, so I'm going to give you a close-up view of the bottom floor. And then, after we've done that, I will walk out to the end and show you the whole site from this side, and then that will be the end of this video. And there we have it, guys. This is our final view of this site. Now we've seen it from every single angle that I can possibly show you, and this is the final side. So there you go. I've got to say, Blackpool is super duper busy today. I know the Pleasure Beach is open today and it's quite a nice day. There's lots of sun. So yeah, it's a nice day in Blackpool, and it's also a busy day in Blackpool. There's a lot of cars around, there's a lot of people driving into Blackpool. So yeah, the start of a new season. Anyway, it's actually the end of this video, so thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you all soon in the next one. Goodbye.